Alright. Alright, well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Had a bit of a mini vacation, I guess. Went and saw my dad for a week. It was pretty fun, but I'm back, and it's time to get right back into it. So, we're done with numbers. The next movie, starting on the letters, finally. We're doing... I don't remember. Wait, no, I do. It's a history of violence. That's the movie we're doing. So, without any further ado, here it comes. Being directed by David Cronenberg, I had a certain expectation going into this movie. And to a certain degree, it doesn't disappoint really at all. There were a few qualms to be had, of course, but overall, A History of Violence is a well-paced, well-acted, and at times pretty friggin' violent little film. Well, I'm pretty tired, so let's get into the good stuff. Pro one is Ed Harris, and this surprised me because pretty much every other movie I've seen Ed Harris in. Well, let's just say I'm not a fan. But he really worked in this for me. He portrayed his character, Carl Fogarty, with a certain eerie calmness that really raises the tension every time he's on the screen. So props to you, Ed Harris, for finally making a movie that I like you in. Number two is the violence. And I know what you're saying, Kurt, you're so morbid. But it's true. Viggo Mortensen kicks some serious... Let's try that again. Viggo Mortensen kicks some serious ass in this movie, and the gore at times can be very explicit. There were a few scenes where I was actually cringing at some of the hits these guys were taking. There was just blood flying all over the place. This isn't to say that the movie is all bullets and broken necks, but when the shit hits the fan, it hits it hard. Fun stuff. Number three is the pacing. For the most part, A History of Violence keeps a steady pace that, even though it isn't all action all the time, still moves the plot forward and keeps you interested in what's going to happen next. And really, what else can you ask for? Nothing, that's what. Okay, the cons now. Well, con, I guess. And it's something that I think really hurt this movie. The fact that, aside from Viggo and Eddie, can I call you Eddie? The rest of the characters in the movie are boring and ultimately pretty forgettable. There's the Stahl family, whose world gets turned upside down when Tom's, that's Viggo by the way, I forgot to mention that earlier, past comes back to haunt him. And then there's some cannon fodder, mafia guys that are basically just there to get their asses beat. There's just not really much in the way of characters. And I think I know I would have enjoyed the movie a lot more if I could actually feel a connection with the rest of these people, especially the family. These people's lives are being torn apart by the lie that Tom has been keeping for so long, and I should feel that emotion, but ultimately I don't, and it's a shame. But don't let that discourage you from seeing it. It's a great movie, and I really recommend you watch it. It's an easy 8.5 out of 10 for me. Everything worked really well. This, the minor character problems, but yeah, 8.5 out of 10. So there you go. That's it for me. I am falling asleep on you guys as I speak, so I'll cut it off here and bid you guys a fond farewell until next time. See you later.